Welcome back to Under Oath. This is attorney Jeff Kaufman, and like usual, I get to hang out with the most magnanimous human being I know, James John.
How did you know what my tattoo said?
Magnanimous?
Yes.
I always think there should be an ass in there. Magasimus.
Why?
Because it'd be the greatest Greek god ever.
There you
I
go.
am Magasimus.
There you go. I would vote for that guy.
That'd be, we know what he'd be the god of.
Yes.
Do you ever have problems? Because you do your own show. You ever have problems when there's a couple words that your writers put together that you couldn't pronounce? You go, why do you
Yes.
torture me like this?
And here's the problem. There'll be simple words I can say individually, but you put them together, it's like a puzzle. I
think
can't
they
do
know?
it. Yes, I know they know. They think it's funny when they do it.
Yeah, I think that happens.
Mhm.
Or they just chat cheapy it.
Yeah. Chat GPT.
Cheapy it because
There you
you
go.
don't pay for that.
Gotcha. I don't have Chat GPT.
You never tried it?
I tried it once and it scared the crap out of me.
You know what it does? All you have to say is 20 funnier things than myself.
And it just bam, bam, bam.
Then you go, damn, that is good.
No, what we did, we tested it one day on the radio. We said, okay, write me an essay on elephants. Spit one out in 2 seconds, and it was a good essay.
Well, let me make it clear. That was with Ken Miller. Was he on with you?
Yes.
Yeah. Ken was like going, I might have graduated high school if I had
I've
this
had
guy.
that. Yeah, absolutely.
No,
yeah.
no. Talking about comedians, since we brought Ken up,
Yes.
I don't want to get roasted.
Why?
I have no desire to get roasted.
But that's when people know you've made it and they like you when they roast you.
No, because, I mean, you could just get roasted because your friends want to just tee off on you.
But that's what we do anyway when we hang out. That's
Yeah, but I don't want that.
Why?
I don't want a whole 4 hours of people talking about that I might be gay. That's all those things are.
Now that's all I want to do.
Somebody gets up and just goes, you know, it'd be funny if Jeff stuck something in his butt.
I think I would love to be roasted because when you get roasted, people are saying, look, we love you, we admire you, we appreciate you, and this is how we're going to show that affection we have for you. We roast you. That means you've done something right.
All right. Well, then what we're going to do now is
Yeah.
10.
Okay.
We're going to try to get to 10.
Okay.
Top 10
Okay.
people you would want to roast you.
Or I can
Or
roast
me.
them.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I got one off the bat because I think he needs it. I think it's like more of an intervention than a roast. I think we all can agree.
No, I'm talking about the person you would bring to roast you.
It has to be. It can't be the other way. They're gonna come roast me.
Yeah, they're going to roast you.
Huh. Okay. I got it. Kanye West.
Because that stuff would just get crazy.
It'd be insanity. Can you imagine? This dude walks around with his pants down in public. This dude says crazy things about Jewish people in the entertainment industry.
But I don't know if he could roast you.
Yes, he could.
I think he would spend more time talking about himself.
That's exactly right.
So that's not a roast. That'd be the most.
It'd be an ode to Kanye.
I'm the ghost with the most.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It'd be like going, I'm a genius.
Yeah. No, he'd be like, you ever notice how James isn't Kanye? Huh? That'd be the whole roast.
How? I mean, think of it this way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I believe that there is a brain cell in the Kardashians. I believe one of them has to have one because she went to law school. You can't pass the bar without being semi-smart.
You can't pay someone to pass the bar without being
How
smart.
do you meet someone like Kanye and go, that's my soulmate?
That's the guy.
2 seconds. I've watched him talk for like 3 seconds. And when he thinks he's trying to be like
Yeah.
there,
Mm-hmm.
and he just says the craziest things.
What do you mean? The guy with the sock on his head? That's the guy? Doesn't know what he's talking about?
I can't imagine going, well, I don't know. Guys do that all the time.
But
Guys find the crazy girl and they wind up staying with her.
absolutely. And having kids. But here's the thing with Kanye. Kanye is a genius in his field. His field is music. He's great at it. He makes wonderful music.
Yes, but I got to live with you when you're not making music.
That's the thing people don't think about, though.
Oh, we're in the studio and I go to bed. When you start, I go to bed. We don't
Yeah.
talk. I just watch you make music.
Yeah, he's a genius in the booth. But when it comes to real life, he's a little off, man.
A lot off.
But I would love to see that because you know it gets so crazy weird and it'd be a viral moment to have him be your roast master.
I'm thinking about my roast. See, I need somebody who's generally likable. And I got to not want to be mad at him.
Oh, I know a guy for
So
you.
I was
Go
thinking,
ahead.
I was honestly, when I started thinking about it, I go, you know what? I'd have you roast me.
Me?
Because I couldn't get mad at you.
I'm horrible at roasting.
But I couldn't get mad at you.
I-
You'd be
Thank
going,
you.
Jeff, you know, blah, blah. I'd go, I love you anyway.
Thank you, man.
See, the problem is during a roast, do you ever see when a roast kind of turns a little bit?
Yes.
And the person in the chair goes, I could kill this guy
Yep.
right now and get away with it.
Yep. Because they hit on a nerve that's true. And
But in a mean way.
in a very mean way.
I mean, I don't like the roasters that are mean.
But that's the best roast.
No, I don't like the guy who generally is a bad human being.
You mean when they take it too far, they cross
No,
a
certain
line?
roasters are bad human beings.
Yeah.
You could tell that somebody's an angry, mean human being.
Yeah.
And they're just mean. It's not like your friend just puts you in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's fun.
But you got to be thick-skinned because I've seen some horrible roasts where you have to really be secure in yourself to not cry. Like the
I'm
one
trying to think what they would get me with.
Flavor Flav's roast was horrific.
Yeah.
Horrific.
Well, he liked it. He
did.
He had like 8 women in the
sure
audience,
did.
you know.
Justin Bieber's was really good. It was rough though.
I love the Bieber one.
It was
the
rough.
Bieber Shatner was good too.
He was great.
There's a couple good ones that I look at and I'm going, wow, that was. But I'm going to tell you the best. You know what? And the problem is we don't have a story. Who is the guy who Ed Norton?
And Norton.
Ed Norton roasted Bruce Willis. And if you want to see the most brilliant 12 minutes of your life,
Okay.
watch this one. He gets up there, and I mean, I'm telling you what, he destroyed Bruce Willis.
How did Bruce Willis take it?
He took it fantastic.
Okay.
But he did it in a way that was so perfect because Ed Norton goes, you know, I thought being an actor was going to Juilliard, getting a degree, you know, wanting to be better. Not Bruce Willis.
Damn.
It was amazing
Yeah,
how
it's
good
funny,
that was.
actually.
So
Yeah.
I would love to be roasted by somebody like him because I realized it would be like being roasted by Benedict Cumberbatch. Just
okay.
such a great actor that he would take you on a journey of ass kicking,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and you'd have to love it. You'd have to go, this is so good. So I would say for me, Ed Norton or Benedict Cumberbatch.
Okay.
Because they're just such great actors that they would actually study. They'd have the story down.
It'd be
the
smart
best monologue I've ever
humor.
heard in my life.
Absolutely, man. I'll go with somebody who's truly good at roasting, playing the dozens, if you will. He's good at it. It's what he's known for. But I would still love him afterwards because I look up to him. He's one of my idols. Chris Rock. Chris Rock. That dude made a living of getting on stage, hosting stuff, and just firing it at everybody in the audience and didn't care.
Do you notice? This is the tough thing when I think of certain comedians.
Okay.
I could see a comedian like 50 times
Mm-hmm.
if they have new material
Mm-hmm.
and if they can sell it like new material.
Mm-hmm.
But when it all seems like the same punchline and the way it's delivered every time, I think it gets old.
So you're saying the way he delivers his
I-
cadence is known and it's the same. And
I think he had 3 great sets.
okay.
And if you watch a new one, you're like going,
You already know it. I've seen this
the
already.
one thing, and Chris, this is a tough call, but you learn this lesson. You know, after he left SNL, he spent 3 years playing every club, playing everything, trying to find out the perfect set.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the problem is when you come back, and Kevin Hart does that too. Kevin Hart comes back and, you know, you could tell he put that set together in less than a year and he
Mhm.
tries to knock it out and it's not as funny.
He has a whole team writing
You know,
for
talking,
him.
you know, I got to tell you, I remember he did a set, Kevin Hart just did a set about his pizza, that he has a pizza kitchen. He has a pizza oven.
The one that he said Seinfeld had one.
Yes.
He went to the, yeah, I've seen that.
And it's hard to laugh at somebody who's actually just, the joke is, I'm so rich. I think making your own pizza is funny.
It's funny.
You know, I don't have $20,000 to spend on a pizza oven in my backyard.
No.
Like,
neither
how
do I.
much pizza am I going to justify? I mean, you know how many pizzas I got to make
To justify 20
cover
grand?
$20,000 on a brick oven?
You have to open up a restaurant that sells pizza is what you have to do if you're
You
going
know,
to buy that. Yeah.
Oh, you forgot the king.
Who?
The king. Chappelle.
Oh, why didn't I say that?
Oh.
Damn it. I love Chris Rock, don't get me wrong. But Chappelle would be
Nobody
great.
is better. Nobody. If you think the best guy who could take any topic
Chappelle.
and sell it,
Chappelle.
you know, without scaring the room,
Mm-mm.
no matter where he's at,
Mm-hmm. Chappelle.
you know, you wonder in his soul,
Mm-hmm.
is there something that he just, every set feels like he's just floating out there. You
Because
know?
like he's an alien because no one
Yeah.
human can do what he does.
Just watching us from space like he's talking to
Yeah.
us. And no matter what he says, he could be throwing penises at us and we'd be, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
You know,
I-
well, difference on the audience that could be, you know, but no.
He has that special where he says he tells you the punchline at the beginning of the special.
He's
My
watching.
punch-
This is going to be funny.
Yeah, you go like
Who could do that?
him. Him. And then when he delivers the punchline, you laugh like you never heard it before.
I see this reason why I would want him to roast me, because it would be mesmerizing.
It would be.
I'd be sitting there like this guy.
Yeah, he would win an Emmy on your roast.
I think if I had to go to the bathroom, I'd go full Depends.
You don't want to miss the moment.
I wouldn't. I don't care how bad I got.
Because you can picture it. It'd be Dave sitting on a stool for some reason. For no reason. Because no one sits on a stool
That
for roast.
sriracha could be going in 8 different directions and I'm staying in the chair. He is.
Yeah.
Man.
And he light a cigarette up inside. He's the only one that can do that. And they let him get away
How
with it.
the hell
does he do that? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean.
Smoke a pack of cigarettes.
See, the hard thing is this, is the Atlanta show.
Mm-hmm.
When he got on Jesse Smollett.
Yes.
I was going, there's no way he's doing this in downtown Atlanta with this audience.
Oh, yes, he did.
And they ran with him.
Yes, they did.
And I still remember I was shit going, oh my God.
I can't believe he's saying that.
And it was perfect.
Mm-hmm. Because he would tell you.
Who is perfection to you? I look at him. Chappelle.
Another guy that's not Chappelle. He's not a comedian, but the likability's through the roof. And I think he'd be so damn funny, because he's funny anyway, would be Ryan Reynolds. I think him as a roast master would be very good at that. Because he would say it in such a smart aleck way. Snarky. It would be funny to you.
Deadpool roasting.
Yes. That's what it would be. It'd be Deadpool roasting you for an hour.
He works hard too.
He
on
does.
His dialogue and everything. He works really hard. You know, from what I heard, he's a beast.
But he has comedic timing. You got to give him that.
See, my issue is this. I love great comedians. And I know when I see somebody special, I'm like, oh my God, you know, he's just so gifted. And I want to include dead comedians.
Okay. You can do that.
I'm going to the death chair.
Mm-hmm.
Carlin.
Yeah.
I once saw Carlin.
Early Carlin, or are we talking late?
Late. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I saw him probably a couple of years before he died.
Gotcha. You saw him in Vegas, right?
At MGM, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it was brutal. And when you talk about Chappelle can say anything.
Yeah.
What Chappelle said that affected people socially, this guy went base. I mean, he went deep into the most mortifying things that you could imagine. And you couldn't help but lose it. So I have a feeling he would get on and he would just, I can't even imagine the stuff that would come out of his mouth. And just, you know, that's the problem. Could you imagine going into an audience and knowing I can go as far as I want, and not only that, I'm going to take you a place you've never been before.
And he
did it.
But he did it during a time before cancel culture.
I don't know. I think you can get away with it.
You have to be, you have to be a Chappelle. You have to be.
Or maybe you can be a Carlin when you expect something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, think of all the guys who were dropping, you know, I mean, Louis C.K.
Yeah.
Could say what he wanted. The only reason why it got him busted was his issue about
not being able to keep that.
But I bet
himself.
I tell you what, if Louis came to a club around here, we'd pack it.
He'd sell out. He did do that. Yeah, he'd sell out.
I mean,
absolutely.
Now the question is this: we brought this up the other day. Would Cosby sell out?
Yes. Yes. And I'm not saying I support him or what he did. I'm just telling you I know how it works. Man. It's the freak show at that point.
Man, that's like buying a Bud Light at the game. You know, you got
a little different.
I was at Guns N' Roses, and the woman said to me, there was like I forgot what it is. You know those seltzer drinks.
Yeah. The White Claws.
Yeah. And Melissa picked one up and she goes, I'll get one of these. And the woman goes, so let me get this straight. You want the IPA and the Bud Light? I went, what? Yeah. I don't even know why. I don't even know why.
You should.
And I realized I saw this Bud Light truck the other day and I'm going, it was like I saw a homeless dude.
Gotcha.
Automatically, I had that feeling. God.
But it's okay to drink it now because Kid Rock was seen actually drinking a Bud Light, so it must be over.
Have you ever think that? Or do you think somebody photoshopped that in there?
No, I think he did.
Yeah.
I think people have an opinion on social media when they're making their own video, and then they go back to being their real self when they think no one's looking.
Okay, now I'm going to see. I used you, and I didn't use you because we're friends. I used you because your disposition would be completely unset. It would absolutely be fine with me.
Gotcha.
You could say whatever you want. It's James.
That's James. Yeah.
That's James. Okay, now the problem is this. We have friends of ours.
We sure do.
Out of all of them,
I know.
Who would you choose to roast you?
That's going to be harsh and honest.
Hold on. No. That you would want to roast you. And watch this. I'm going to just crush your every relationship you have right now. Who do you think would do the best job of putting you in the ground?
Oh, that'd be Miguel. Miguel Colon Jr. If you guys don't know Miguel Jr., he has the gift of gab. He is amazing at just talking, but he's also very smart and quick-witted, and he knows everything about my life. So yeah, it'd be Miguel.
Yeah, but I mean, well, you used to travel on the road to each other, so
he knows all my intimate.
He's seen every
it all.
skid mark you've got.
Yes, sir.
So I mean,
yeah, he knows. where the
Remember
bodies
those
are buried.
drawers you had to throw out the car?
Yeah, he's seen it all.
Now, do you think Miguel would enjoy roasting you
I sure do.
compared to like me, or you
Yes.
think he would enjoy roasting me more than you?
You.
God, you know why? Because he likes you.
That's right.
See me? He'd look at me going, "Oh, it's on."
Mm-hmm.